Football View, the beautiful game.
What's good, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Football View. If you're new here, you know what to do. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Today we're talking about the Champions League, the UEFA Champions League. We'll be previewing the quarterfinals: Arsenal versus Bayern Munich, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Two tasty fixtures no one should want to miss. I don't think anyone wants to miss these games because everyone wants to be there to see what happens, especially Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. That will be the first we'll talk about today. Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. We know the famous 10-2 joke. 10-2, not even a joke, it's a reality, but we've been using it to bash Arsenal fans. We're using it to troll Arsenal fans because 10-2 aggregate is actually crazy. But now Arsenal can actually, if Arsenal want to replicate that 10-2 history, this is the perfect time because Bayern Munich are in terrible form and Arsenal are in the form of their lives. They are good in attack, good in defense, good in midfield, good at defending set pieces, good at attacking set pieces. The wing backs are working, the wingers are working, the striking force, everything is just working perfectly for Arsenal. Mikel Arteta and his boys are on fire. So we're previewing that game today. Subscribe if you've been interested in that and hit the notification bell. Stay till the end of the video to know my predictions for this particular game, Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. So let's jump right into it. Arsenal are coming into this game with a very good form. Bayern Munich have been terrible this season. Bayer Leverkusen need to win their next game to win the league title. And Bayern Munich have been terrible. Last game they were leading 2-0 and they fell behind and lost 3-2. Thomas Tuchel is in a very huge problem. In fact, he has been sacked, but he will stay till the end of the season. That is when they will terminate his contract officially and he will leave the club. But in the Champions League, they have looked very good. Apart from that 1-0 defeat against Lazio, they came to Allianz Arena and actually got that result. As a Bayern Munich fan, it's going to be an interesting game against Arsenal. Me personally, I'm not confident. I don't feel Bayern Munich will pull off a 5-0 victory, 3-0 victory in the past. Like we know, that's not going to happen this time. Arsenal are very good. I have to tell you that Arsenal are scary. I'm even scared of what will happen because I don't know if it's going to be a humiliation because Arsenal fans, they know the history of Bayern Munich, Arsenal and the Champions League. I don't know if Mikel Arteta will say, look at the results, look at the past results. I want you guys to go out there and give the fans something to cheer about and all that. It motivates them to actually come full force. But we know Thomas Tuchel in the Champions League, he's very, very compact and it won't be an easy game for Arsenal. Although everyone is thinking it's going to be an easy game for Arsenal, I'm telling you, it won't be an easy game for Arsenal. It's going to be a very competitive game, but ultimately I feel that Bayern Munich will come out losers in this one. Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich. Yes, that's just what I think. I'm going for a 3-1 victory for Arsenal in this particular game. I think Arsenal will be very, very strong enough to repel the attack of Bayern and cause problems to the Bayern Munich defense. We've seen several instances where the Bayern Munich defense fall asleep. They fell asleep in several occasions against their last opponent and they didn't perform very well. We saw the partnership of Kim Min-jae and Upamecano. Disaster partnership. So tomorrow I think Eric Dyer and Mathis de Ligt will be starting against Arsenal. I'm not sure, but I think that will be the perfect pairing because that is the pairing Thomas Tuchel have played in games where they looked promising. Then as for the wing backs, I think it's going to be Bukayo Saka versus Alphonso Davies. It's going to be an interesting encounter. We're going to see that battle, Alphonso Davies versus Bukayo Saka. Both players are pacey and very fast. We are going to experience that tomorrow against Bayern Munich. The midfield war is going to be interesting. Pavlovic, the young midfielder, will be going against Declan Rice, Jorginho, and Martin Odegaard. It's going to be interesting to see if Kimmich and Goretzka will be in the midfield against Arsenal. Talk about the attack. Arsenal have Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, they have Kai Havertz, they have Martinelli, they have Trossard, they have Gabriel Jesus. Bayern Munich on the other hand, Serge Gnabry, who has been in very good form after coming back from injury. We have Kingsley Coman, Jamal Musiala, who is very, very unpredictable, skillful player. Then we have the only one and only best striker currently in the entire world, Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane has been scoring a lot of goals. The only problem is that when he scores goals, Bayern Munich concedes. When he scores, Bayern Munich concedes. As if he gives, Bayern Munich collects. He gives, Bayern Munich collects. He gives, Bayern Munich collects. So it's going to be an interesting encounter to see tomorrow. Bayern Munich versus Arsenal is going to be an interesting encounter. I'd like to know your thoughts. What do you think about the game? What do you think will happen in this particular fixture? But I feel that Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich 3-1 in this particular game. That is what I think will happen. So I'd like to know your thoughts. Put in the comment section and tell me what you think. Then we'll move over to the next fixture, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. It's interesting because Manchester City are not in the position where they wish to be in the league. So they would like to balance things, in terms of personnel, players that will feature in the Champions League and also in the Premier League, because after tomorrow's game they have a weekend game and they will need personnel to actually turn up in both games because they definitely want to win both trophies. Yes, Pep Guardiola will tell you that he wants to win both trophies. He won't pick one. He's prioritizing both trophies. I'm 100% sure that is what he will tell you when you ask him which trophy he's prioritizing at the moment. So it's going to be an interesting to see. Real Madrid are very compact in games like this. I feel they're going to defend. They're going to set up in a defensive way and hit Manchester City in a counter attack. So it will be interesting to see what will happen. Vinicius Junior, Jude Bellingham, Rodrigo, and Toni Kroos, some other players are going to be crucial in this game. Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, Erling Haaland, Phil Foden. Those are the players. Rodri too. Those are the players that we'll see that can change games anytime, any moment. One mistake is gone. So it's going to be an interesting game in that particular fixture. But ultimately, I feel that Manchester City will not win this game. Manchester City will lose this game. I'm going for a narrow 2-1 win for Real Madrid in this fixture at the Bernabeu. Yes, I'm going for a 2-1 victory for Real Madrid against Manchester City tomorrow. That is my prediction. So I'd like to know yours in the comment section. Tell me what you think. Which team do you think can win? Which team do you think will win? I feel Real Madrid will win. So that is my prediction. We talked about Arsenal. I said Arsenal will beat Bayern Munich 3-1. I'm a Bayern Munich fan, but I feel that Arsenal are very, very good and better than us this season. So I'm going for a 3-1 win for Arsenal and a 2-1 win for Real Madrid against Manchester City, because this result will actually shape the second leg in England for Manchester City and also in Germany for Bayern Munich. So that is all for today. Subscribe if you haven't and hit that notification bell. That is my predictions. That is the preview. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.
Football View, the beautiful game.